You may be wondering, why the hell are you on the ground? Well, life's been kind of blah lately, so this is kind of the vibe nowadays. So if that feels somewhat similar to you, stick around. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you ever feel like when life just kind of hits all at once, your personal life, your social life, your work life, your side hustles, like whatever your life kind of entails and everything, you ever feel like, everything is just all hitting and you're like, what am I supposed to focus on? I'm with you. All right, real talk here, guys. You ever hear that saying, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade? I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought that saying was completely BS before. But with that being said, if you've been watching this channel for quite some time, I've been making a lot of videos, like a range of different things, like tech reviews, product reviews, photography, videography, little sprinkles of my life that I've been enjoying a lot. I know there's a lot of opinions and, some of these videos, especially this one, probably not might get views in general, but for you, hopefully it might give you value. But for me, these things give me the most value. Why it gives me the most value, you may be asking, is these are the moments where I can, fold down the page of the book. I can bookmark it and everything and just remember, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, I've gone a long way. And this life lesson here is slower is better than nothing. So slower is better than nothing. Hey guys, you remember that story, that old classic fable of the turtle and the hare, where, that turtle is just no fat chance it's gonna win. It's going super slow and everything. There's just no chance against a rabbit. That rabbit, super fast, overconfident, everything, takes a nap on the side. And then by the end of the story, this turtle wins and you're like, what the heck just happened? And the moral of that story is, if you already know, slow and steady wins the race. Why the hell am I telling this story? Well, this story kind of mirrors my life right now, where the hare is kind of like me in the past, where I'm just, constantly going super, super fast and everything. Then at some point, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't want to do anything. So I just take a small detour, I take a nap, and then I'm in this weird funk phase of just like resting and doing nothing. And then I wake up and I'm like, bro, all these people are like winning in life. All these people are just like being successful or be able to maintain everything. I can't do it. There's no fat chance. I feel like that's okay, those moments where I'm not doing anything. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I'm just saying, F it, whatever. But I'm gonna say to you, especially if you're watching this, future Royce, it's not okay to be in that state for a long time. You've been in a long time for just resting and plateauing. There's no change at all. There's no growth in a sense. And I think that's okay if you're just trying to just get things back going and let these things churning. But if you're going to be in that state for a long time, you got to kick yourself a little more, push yourself to kind of get back on that high of the roller coaster, and you just got to push. You got no choice, because if you're at that point, it's going to get harder, and you're going to be playing catch up. Now, to those who have been watching this for a long time and seen my weight and my face getting fatter and fatter, now I feel like it's been getting a lot better. My health has been neglected before, and now I'm kind of, getting back my groove. I lost 20 pounds, been trying to do all these things, maintaining my social life, personal life, my work life is getting a lot better too. A lot of these things I'm really proud of myself, because, I kicked myself really hard and told myself, this is enough time to rest. I gotta keep going. And I go push myself back on the roller coaster, ride the highs. And instead of really going down really that slope, I'm just trying to, little bump, and then less bumps. And then I ride the highs a lot more, a lot longer. And then I'm more proud of myself. And then at the end, even though I guess it may take a lot longer for certain things, longer than other people, a lot longer than I projected, still made progress. At some point, slow and steady does win the race. All things don't have to go at the same pace. All things do have its own timing. And sometimes, this doesn't apply to everything. But in this moment, as you're going to be turning 30 in a couple months, it's okay. You got a long life ahead of you. You got a lot of things you got to do. You got a lot of things you got to maintain. You can't break now. So Royce, if you are watching this, I'm going to be proud of you here, because if you're doing this right now, that's awesome. So to those who are watching this video and resonate with me, it's okay. Everything's okay to be in that state. It's okay to just, when life sucks, just do nothing. Screw it. You know, rest when you need to rest, actively rest when you need to rest. Try to recover from burnout if you're burnt out and everything. But for those moments in life, if you're going to be in this state of like, woe is me, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, it's only going to have regret at the end of the story. So kick yourself a little bit more, push yourself a little bit more so you can ride that high one more time. And then when you're at that point, try to be there and just see what you can do to not be able to make it so hard. So when you hit those lows, it's not as hard to go back up. So hopefully that's gives you some value in your life. All right. So to many, this video might not be the most eloquent, not the most well-spoken or organized. And honestly, it could be way too much information and super raw for most people where they're going to say, dude, cry about it. Like I said, this video is primarily to give myself value 5 months later, 5 years later, 50 years later, who knows, you know, but I want to be able to say, Royce, you did well. It may have taken you this long, but you got it. You won. You got there. And honestly, life is just super tough and it sucks. You know, I feel you. If you feel the same things, join my life. I'd love to have you. Comment down below. Let's have a conversation. Let's duke it out, whatever it is. And any comment will definitely help me to remind myself to rewatch this video and be like, you know what? Slower is better than nothing. So keep up the good work. You got this. So if you're feeling the same thing, you like this type of stuff, you like this type of content, you want to join my life and all that type of jazz, I'd love to have you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. I'll catch you the next one. Take it easy and God bless. Peace out, guys. Shoo.